Valens GroWorks Corp is a multi-licensed, vertically integrated cannabis company focused on being the partner of choice for leading Canadian and international cannabis brands. Valens is the largest third-party extraction company in Canada, with an annual capacity of 425,000 kilograms of dried cannabis and hemp biomass at their purpose-built facility in Kelowna, British Columbia. Valens GroWorks trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol VGW.
I'm joined now by Jeffrey Fallows. He's the president of Valens GroWorks Corp, trading on the TSX Venture under the symbol VGW. Jeffrey, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me about all that is happening in Valens Grow recently.
We just announced our second quarter 2019 and had some pretty strong results coming out of there. Processed a lot of volumes and really starting to hit up our ramp in terms of both revenue and EBITDA. So really starting to hit our stride and looking forward to things coming in the next couple quarters.
Yeah, wow, that's quite an increase, up 296% in the first quarter over last year's first quarter. What's the annual run rate looking like for exit 2019?
So we're seeing a pretty steady increase in volumes as the year goes on. We anticipate being pretty close to our full capacity by the end of the year in terms of volumes through. Right now we're really working with our partners and ensuring, there's a lot of process that goes in with the scale up, both on their side and our side, making sure volumes come in when they're supposed to come in and go out when they're supposed to go out. So making great progress on that, and every day it's getting better, as you can see with the quarter volume increase.
You bet. So I recall that Valens GroWorks was making sequential announcements that you were extracting for this large-scale LP, that large-scale LP, but you also had some of your own cultivation. Is that still the mix?
So we are not doing any cultivation.
Oh, okay.
We are focused exclusively on providing extraction services to our clients. And as we've also announced, we're now moving from straight base extraction, where we provide either crude or distillate oils to our customers. We're also now moving to phase 2 in the market, which is vape pens, soft gels, topicals, all those kind of sort of next generation products that are going to hit the shelves later this year.
Oh, okay. So you're doing all of the products. Do you have a focus? Do you have a product line into the medical world as well?
Yeah, we are, whether it's recreational or medical, we're agnostic as to which market it goes into. We're about providing good quality products to our customers.
So does that mean you're going to source your feedstock biomass all the time from LPs?
Yep, so majority of our volumes right now are processed through toll, which means that they remain the property of the LPs. We send back the oil to them, but as we're moving more towards the white label, and depending on what our clients are looking for, in some instances we may be sourcing product for them, in other instances we may be processing their own product and then just moving it farther down the value chain to, as I say, things like vape pens and soft gels, et cetera.
Sure. You're approaching capacity. Does that mean you're going to increase capacity?
So we just announced a large-scale capacity increase to 425,000 kilograms per year, making us the largest third-party extraction facility in Canada. We also announced that we've started construction on our adjoining facility next door, which will take our capacity up to 1 million kilograms per year. But more important than the mass volume of it is obviously the margin and the return we're getting on each of those kilograms that we are processing, and we feel pretty good about what we're seeing so far coming out of there.
Sure.
So as we're ramping, I think you'll see that 425,000 number. We'll be starting to hit that on a run rate as we roll through the end of the year, and then into 2020, we really expect that larger scale to come online and to be requiring those volumes.
Sure. The business model of extractors seems to generate a lot of free cash flow, as evidenced by MetaPharm and others, and certainly Valens Grow is starting to exhibit that same pattern. What is it about the extraction business model that makes it so robust when it comes to generating cash?
Well, I think, first and foremost, it's required for the next generation product. So you have to extract out the cannabinoids in order to put them into those other products. So we're a vital part of the value chain right now. And secondly, especially when it comes to the Valens sense, we offer a full suite of services. And so, if you're doing a CO2 extraction, or you're doing an ethanol extraction, or even a hydrocarbon extraction, where we're the only one in Canada capable of doing that, providing these services and providing the quality product we provide are affording us some strong margins right now.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what sort of exposure do you have to the global marketplace, Europe, Latin America, United States?
So we have a number of conversations going across the globe, quite frankly, and that's part of my job and why I joined the team, is to help them with this international expansion plan. And my focus right now is really understanding everything that's in our pipeline and understanding if we're going to be investing $1 of shareholders' money, where's the best return back for us. So that may be, it may be in a joint venture context, it may be an acquisition context, it may be just a greenfield startup by ourselves, but we're going through all that exercise right now and choosing where best to deploy shareholder money.
Sure. What product type is the most popular, is the biggest seller for Valens Grow?
So I'd say right now it's oil. Obviously, it's either crude or distillate oil. As we move into 2020, we expect to be a large percentage coming from vapes in the vape category and those sort of next generation products. And certainly on an international scale, which is largely a medical market, there's not many recreational markets that you can sell into. So those would be more medical based, which would be tinctures and those sorts of things as you're going internationally.
Wow, cool. Okay, well that's great update, Jeffrey. We'll leave it there for now and come back to you soon. Thanks very much for joining me today.
Well, thanks for having me.